if my brain stops growing, then I'm dying,
Well,
essentially.
even the bad guy thinks he's a good guy. Everybody, like
Yeah.
you just said, everyone like kind of wants the same things, but they go about it very differently. Even the bad guy is doing what he thinks is the right thing. Once you experience something, you can't unexperience it, but you do need to like make room for what other experiences can bring. And it becomes difficult at the age of 70. And, thank goodness that, Melody, you're learning this at this time in your life. But I guess the point is that every employee that comes into your life, every customer that comes into your life, every new friend, every person you work in the community with, every person, like as you drive down this little game I like to play, every time you drive down the freeway and you see this just jam-packed with cars and you start feeling this like, get out of my way. I got you're an idiot driver. And you start like treating these cars like they're not real people. A little game I like to play is, I wonder what the story is in that car. What are they talking about right now? Are they talking to their kid? Do they have a kid? Did they just lose a kid? Have they been married before? Are they currently married? Are they having an affair with their spouse right now? Are they doing really great at work and they're super excited about getting home to tell about something great? Like, I like to just imagine these like crazy stories of like, that's what's going on in that car. And then you look around at all the cars, there's these stories going on. And that filter that people are seeing the world through is, you can't fathom it. Like, your filter's not capable. And so what you're doing right now is, I think, you're calling it unlearn, but to me, it's like this like new agility that you're giving yourself is the ability to say, my filter needs some flexibility. I have to be able to take away things that I held as true to be able to understand if it is true. Like, truth fears no test. So if I'm willing to pull aside my thoughts on that this has to be a true statement, my spirituality went through some serious turmoil this last 3-4 years. Like, how lucky was I to be born into the right gospel, right? What are the odds that I wasn't born in India? Whew, good thing I dodged that bullet, that I didn't have to grow up believing, something completely different. And then you start thinking to yourself, whoa. Yeah. If you believe what's true is true, you got to let go of it for a second, hold it lightly, and go grab something else just to see, because truth doesn't fear the test. And you're doing that with your experiences. And I love that. I love it for you, and I need it for me.
I heard somebody say, I hope I get this right, that they have strong beliefs loosely held. And I really try to practice that as often as I can. Just having been in, home service for so many years, I'm around a lot of people who have very different beliefs than me. And I grew up in that kind of world. I'm also in a part of America that's very liberal. I've also traveled throughout the world, just like you. And so I think just traveling alone, that brought a depth or just insight into exactly what you're saying. Like, everybody thinks so differently. We all kind of want the same things. We all approach it very differently. And so I really try to hold a lot of space for people, even when it's very hard. And sometimes it's very hard, but that has allowed me to make a lot of friends and to have a bigger community as well. And it helps me to continue growing, because I do feel like if my brain stops growing, then I'm dying, essentially.
Well, even the bad guy thinks he's a good guy. Everybody, like you just said, everyone like kind of wants the same things, but they go about it very differently. Even the bad guy is doing what he thinks is the right thing. And I'm just saying it in the movie because they make it very clear. They, the writers need you to be on one side, whatever. I think the one time I've ever watched a movie, I think there's been several of them, only one comes right to mind, but there's been times where they flip you from, you think you're watching the good guy and you find out he's actually the bad guy. But there's Marvel is wonderful as I don't follow movies very much, but Marvel movies, I'm sure people are like, wow, Kurt, you really like deep movies. But there's this guy who wants to have
Kurt, didn't you just watch Wicked? Isn't that what that movie's about?
Oh my gosh, yes! I had to stop halfway through and come out here.
I haven't even watched it, Kurt.
Oh, you haven't?
I'm going to. Trust me, I have to. Okay. I know.
Yeah, that movie's even better. Like, Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West, you find out she's got a heart of gold. And you're like, what the heck? You're turning everything around on me. Because everybody thinks they got the right thing. That guy that wants to snap his fingers, he's got this like thing with all the jewels in it. And he wants to snap his fingers and kill half the people so that he can make the world a better place. He thinks he's doing it for the right reasons. Yeah, and Wicked. The thing is that if you don't give space for the bad guy to have good motives, you're going to be in a fight where maybe you're both right.
Listen, Misfit, if you believe in the mission of this podcast, I need you to like and subscribe right now. Pause this, go find the podcast. You might already be there, which is easy. Just go like and subscribe. And if you really, really believe in it and you want Misfits to unite and change the whole business world, please rate it. Rating is the best way to get the word out to attract more like-minded misfits like you and me so that we can overthrow the takers of this world who currently dominate the business universe. Now, I know I sound like I'm some courageous lady of business. I am not. I can't do this alone and I don't want to. I need you, and we need a coalition of fellow misfits. So do it now. The quicker we take action, the quicker we can change our business world. Now let's go do great things, and I will see you next week. I'm a misfit. 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 I'm a misfit.